Welcome to your Cosmic Energy Forecast. I'm Angela Blaha, and this is for the week of September 22nd to the 28th. Today, Tuesday, September 22nd. Happy Equinox! Yay, it's Equinox Day. There's a mirror effect that's happening in the cosmos today. So whatever you have a tendency to project out into the world, it will be mirrored back to you today. So you have an opportunity. This really creates an opportunity for you to understand yourself better. Being in balance with yourself is the best way to prevent yourself from this mirroring effect. In balance, when you're in balance, there is a bigger picture. So try to see the bigger picture today, all day long. What does that mean? That means that seeing both sides of a story or weighing all the options or opportunities. If you think about mirrors, what do? Mirrors have a tendency to show you things that you don't always notice, right? This is what today is about. What is it that you have not been noticing that the cosmos, the universe, wants you to know? So the best way to move through this energy is to be balanced. Be balanced in your energy, and you will see the unseen without having a bounce back effect or a projection effect. Because when things are bounced back to us, or if we're projecting out there and it's coming back to us, it's generally a hard lesson to be learned. We don't really want that. We just want to see the unseen, the things that we don't normally see. So when we project into a mirror, you will receive what you project. So be super conscious about what you're projecting. Now, if you're in balance today, balance means that you are noticing everything that you're putting out into the universe and everything that's coming to you. You can see the hidden stuff without having the lessons or the bounce back effect. So just be hyper aware of if you're out of balance or if you're in balance. And be noticing everything that seems to be, hidden. The things that you don't really want to admit. That's the hidden stuff. All right, moving on to Wednesday, September 23rd. It is a very challenging day in the cosmos. Be super aware of your language, especially any sharp wordage or tones. So tomorrow is really about paying attention to how you're projecting, right? Today is that mirror kind of effect. Tomorrow, if you're projecting that kind of energy out, it will come back to you. And it will most likely do a little bit of harm in between there. So do not be quick to judge tomorrow on Wednesday, because it will backfire. See, it's that putting things out there will come back to you. It will backfire because you've forgotten that perception is based on the past and not on the present. So anything that you're judging always comes from the past. Doesn't ever come from the present, because the present is a new moment. Every second is a new moment, a new opportunity. When we're sitting in judgment, it's always coming from the past. There will be a bit of crisis on Wednesday, so try not to take action or be swayed to take action of any kind. Taking action in the energy of a crisis kind of energy will lead to being emotionally distraught. And you know what happens when we become emotionally distraught? We go down the rabbit hole. We don't come back out for a couple days. So try not to, let that happen. Just notice if you're getting emotionally charged, that there's something in the cosmic energies. Step out of the crisis or step out of the trauma. Retreat to the bathroom. Give yourself a few moments to collect yourself, and you'll be fine. However, let the energy motivate you, right? And how do we use crisis kind of energy to motivate us, we use our logic rather than our emotions. So if you're taking any kind of action steps on Wednesday, use your logic. Does this make logical sense? Will this be a logical decision for me? Or is it an emotional decision? If you're making emotional decisions, that bounce back will be in effect. All right? So, careful on Wednesday. Thursday, September 24th, lots of mental tension kind of energies in the cosmos. So those thinking patterns, those old karmic thoughts that just revolve and, like a broken Ferris wheel. That's kind of the energy for Thursday. So most likely you will feel agitated or combative or argumentative. Be careful of falling into that kind of a trap. When your thoughts are repeating, we sort of fall into this, we sort of fall into this I'm right kind of energy, right? Because that's what happened. That's what the thoughts are trying to do, is make you take a side. So try not to take a side. It'll keep you out of that combative, argumentative kind of energy. If you are just going through the day, it will consume you, which means you have to be hyper conscious. You have to be hyper aware. Be stable. Be stable on Thursday. And be hyper aware of yourself. If you focus on what you really want out of life and try to stay out of that cosmic, forceful kind of energy, you'll be fine. You be your own being on Thursday. Stay focused on you, and you should be able to maneuver through Thursday without any kind of lessons or repercussions or any bounce back effect that still will be happening. Friday, September 25th. It's a fallout kind of day. Shock and awe will be in the air for many, but you as conscious leaders, I know that you won't fall into that kind of energy. Do not let yourself be the many. All right, stay out of the shock and awe and out of the fallout kind of energy that's playing through the cosmos. You will most likely have a great desire to go be on your own, away from the norm, right? Like away from the consensus or the status quo. Do that on Friday. It's the easiest way to stay out of that shock and awe kind of energy that's moving through the cosmic energy force. Saturday, September 26th, intelligence will be your superpower on Saturday. Intelligence. Now, intelligence comes in many different forms, so don't just pigeonhole yourself into a traditional kind of intelligence. There's all kinds of intelligences. There's psychology intelligences, and there's mental intelligence, and there's physical intelligences, and there's intuitive intelligences. So try not to put yourself into one category. Just allow yourself to be super intelligent. Allow yourself to be introverted on Saturday. It's okay to be that introvert. And use your analytical abilities. Again, it's kind of a logical kind of a day, or at least that's what you need to use in order to stay out of any other kind of cosmic energy that might be trying to pull you into chaos. Do as much meditation and introspection as you can on Saturday. It will serve you as you move forward into next week, because it brings you back into a state of wholeness. It brings you into a state of being good with yourself. It brings you into a state of peace and harmony within you. That's what you're going to need moving forward. Sunday, September 27th. Thoughts will again be intense, that thinking kind of energy field that's really bearing down on us right now is releasing all those thought patterns, and it's heavy and intense on Sunday. So that those thoughts that seem to just sort of spin that broken Ferris wheel kind of energy, that's what will be hitting the human field, I want to say, again on Sunday. So seek truth. Be very logical. When you seek truth, what happens? Have you thought about that? When you're out there being very logical, will this help me or will this hurt me? And you're being very, very logical, what happens to your energy? That's what I want you to resonate with on Sunday, is to be really aware of what's happening with your energy, what's happening with your emotions, what's happening with your spirit when you allow yourself to be in that deep, deep seeking of, like, what's really true here? Because that's really what you're looking for. That's why we use logic, is what's really the truth. Because emotions don't always tell us the truth, especially if you're not here for an emotional experience. Your emotions most likely will not tell you the truth. They sway you into one way or another. But when it's logical, it's like, wait, what's really going on? Your thoughts will be very, very profound and very intuitive, which will help lead to very deep conversations if you have that opportunity on Sunday. That's what we yearn for, right? Those of us who are this cosmic leader, we yearn for those deep conversations because they open up portholes, they open up vortexes, they open up stargates into more and more information. There will be a focusing on thoughts that will try to pull you out of that. Go ahead and let your thoughts organize themselves, but let there be this very logical energy that you are the controller of on Sunday. All right, Monday, September 28th. Let yourself be as free as possible. Freedom. Let freedom ring. Let it enter every single cell, every thought, every emotion. Be very spontaneous. That's what freedom is, right? Be very loving. Again, that's what freedom is, right? Soak up life. Like, that's what the freedoms are. The energies are very high on Monday. And they're very high into the atmosphere, which we don't see very often. And when those energies are very high in the atmosphere, they can make us feel free. We don't feel that pressure of working through something. So let yourself be and feel that very cosmic freedom. In the afternoon on Monday, though, the energies change and they come crashing down to the earth, which will basically jolt you to your core. If you're paying attention, there will be a jolting kind of energy. You'll know exactly when the energies change by that sort of, oh, man, what was that kind of feeling. Be stable. When the energies have this swift shift, be very, very stable. Notice that you've changed, but be very stable. Right? Just because there's abrupt energy that comes in to the field doesn't mean that we have to be taken off course. So be very stable with abrupt changes in the energy field. You're going to feel those more and more as we move into 2021. There will be lots of abrupt changes that happen. Overall, the week is very transformative. Huge opportunities for knowing and understanding your energy field. Huge opportunities for releasing some of those thought forms that keep repeating, that have this karmic kind of repeating effect, right? It's a huge opportunity week. There are days of great tension, not going to lie. And then the week sort of moves into a kind of a flow, right? Like if you're stable, if you're very stable and you're really paying attention to your energy, you'll move into this stable flow where you just know exactly what to do and how to do it. What I can tell you is to be aware of who you are and who you are creating. Don't look to the past, look to who you are right now and to the future. When you look to this moment right now and in the future, you sort of have a tendency to stay out of the chaos, because the chaos is always back there. It's always in the past. It's always trying to sway us one way or another. So stay out of the swaying portion. Be very stable in who you are. Know exactly who you are and who you want to create in the future. You'll be perfectly fine. So this is Angela Blaha signing off from the cosmos. Have an amazing week, and we love you dearly.